Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here along US-50 between Placerville and South Lake Tahoe, California. So believe it or not, I was actually planning on filming this back in 2021, but unfortunately at the time the Caldor fire happened and just completely devastated this area of US-50 here as it crosses the Sierra Nevada mountains. And I honestly just put off filming this for a very long time because I just thought that this drive just became a lot less scenic and just really devastated by the fire, so I just didn't really want to showcase this road just because of all of the after effects of the fire. But honestly, after doing some deep thinking and just driving this route a few times, it is still absolutely beautiful despite all of the fire damage. I mean, you can see all of the amazing views of Lake Tahoe here as you're coming down from Echo Summit. Hands down, this is my favorite way to enter Lake Tahoe, with another only exception potentially being along Mount Rose Summit there as you come in from Reno, just because it gives you a little bit more of a panoramic view. But this is the way that most people take when they get to Lake Tahoe, at least the South Shore anyway, and just the views here are absolutely breathtaking. And yeah, it's just really awesome. I really enjoy driving this road. It just brings back so many personal memories for me of the times that my family and I would go up to Lake Tahoe, whether it was for a weekend or just coming up here for the summer because they actually owned a second house up here. And just spending a lot of time here and creating so many memories, it just brings back a huge wave of nostalgia that I'm just so thankful for, and that I get to relive it here making this video and just having all of these memories to hold on to that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And it just really amazes me of the amazing amount of history that you'll find along this road here that dates back all the way to the days of the California Gold Rush, when this road was just a simple wagon road back in the day that crossed the Sierra Nevada down to the gold fields of California from the Comstock Lode in Nevada. And then later on, of course, you had much more improved wagon roads, and then later the Pony Express even passed through here, to the early days of the Lincoln Highway, and then the establishment of US-50 that we all know and love today. So there really is a lot of history along this road if you really spend the time to actually stop and see all of the attractions there are to see along this road as well. And I'm very happy to announce that there's going to be a few more videos coming from the Lake Tahoe area from my channel here. Some videos that I filmed the previous year in 2023, as well as just a few videos that I've actually filmed here in 2024 as well. So I'm sure you guys will be looking forward to that and seeing all of the future videos coming from the Lake Tahoe area, because there's just a lot to see here and there's just so many scenic drives within the vicinity of Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is seriously one of the most beautiful places that we get to have here in the United States. And just please remember, whenever you're visiting Lake Tahoe, to leave no trace, because this place has been having a huge problem with over tourism and people leaving their trash, and it's just really honestly a really sad sight to see. So I hope we can all do our part to keep this place as beautiful as possible for generations to come. Alright everyone, I just want to give a shout out to all my social media accounts that you see on the screen here, because I really am trying to grow my social media accounts beyond just here on YouTube. I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out my Instagram. I'm really trying to grow that social media platform, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would follow me on there. My username is just InterstateKyle. What's really cool about my Instagram is if I'm on a road trip, I will post on my story of where I am and what I'm doing, so it's just a really cool way for you guys to follow along with me in real time to see what I'm doing and what I'm up to. I know my videos on here can get pretty dated very quickly, so if you guys want to see what I'm doing in real time, I highly recommend checking out my Instagram, and I would really appreciate your support over there. You guys can also check out my Facebook group and my Twitter/X account. The links to all those are down in the description. Another thing I want to give a shout out to is my Patreon, which is a way for you guys to support me beyond YouTube here. If you guys want to join my Patreon, you guys can get special perks for joining, like watching all of my videos early before they are released here on YouTube. And all the money I make on there goes right back into this YouTube channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. The link to my Patreon is also down in the description, so if you really want to check it out, I would really appreciate your extra support over there as well. And another thing that is set up on my channel is Super Thanks, which is located to the right of where you would normally like one of my videos. What that basically is just a way for you guys to tip me out for each video going forward if you feel that I've earned it, of course. And then all the money on there also goes right back to this channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. And with all that said, folks, I really hope you all enjoyed this ride here along US-50 in California as we cross the Sierra Nevada. I really hope you all have an amazing day, and take care everyone. Stay tuned to the next adventure. We will see you next time.